Hi guys, this is GameFreak92928 of Total Ponage Incorporated, and welcome back to my channel. So, this episode I wanted to do something a little different. I see a lot of people doing it online, and I've never really jumped on the bandwagon, but I'm running out of material for videos at the moment. Well, it's not so much that I'm running out of material for the videos, it's just I don't have time to put together some of the crazy, insane videos that I actually do want to put together. I'm gonna need like a lot more time for stuff like that. Like, for example, the second episode of the Anita Sarkeesian videos actually took me 2 months non-stop to edit. And lately I've been working on some personal stuff, and I just haven't had the time to sit down, go through all the editing and all this stuff. So I figured I'd do something a little different for my channel. I'd also like to do something a little fun and something that's a little close to my heart. So, this has never really been a fashion channel or like anything like that, but I do want to just go over a few things where the whole goth thing is so important to me. So I'm going to make a few videos where I just talk about things that I have, goth fashion, stuff like that. I'm probably going to do a makeup video in the future as well. I'll probably do a couple, actually. But today, what we're going to do, I'm actually going to show you a bunch of purses I have. I have a lot of friends, and like, they all know that I am a complete purse freak. Like, I actually love like purses, bags, wallets, clutches, like literally bags. Boots and bags have always been my thing. Especially bags, since boots, I have really, really weird feet that are super wide, so it's really hard to buy shoes for. But bags, like, I've got like hundreds. Well, maybe not hundreds, but dozens, at least. A few dozen. Like, I've got so many bags. I can't go anywhere without a bag, unless it's like to the corner store or something. Then I'll just throw the change in my pocket. But like, if I'm going to dinner, if I'm going to see friends, if I'm going to the club, I have to have a bag. And sometimes they're appropriate size bags, sometimes they're really, really big bags, sometimes they're really, really, really small bags. I've actually, when I was still in St. John's hanging out with my friends out there, I actually garnered the nickname Pack Mule, because sometimes I'd go out and I'd have like 2 or 3 bags. Just bags everywhere, bags, like just stuff in bags. And sometimes, like, I don't know, I'd have like one bag with like one thing in it, and then I'd have another bag with like 12 things in it. This video is obviously going to take a while, so I'm gonna have to like split it up into a few. But today I just wanted to go over like a couple of my favorites that I have here in my room. I've got a bunch that are still in the basement, I got a few that's in like other rooms. What I wanted to do today was, because I've got like book bags, I've got messenger bags, so today I just wanted to focus on purses. So I've got a lot of purses. I've got some that are specific brand names and other ones that I've just seen and I was like, oh my god, I have to have it. It's so cute. Like, some of them aren't even really purses, I just use them as purses. The first bag I want to talk about right now is one of my favorites. It is a purse that I got when I was in Edmonton at Hot Topic, which I love Hot Topic. We do not have Hot Topic in Newfoundland, and it, like, I have dreams where I go to Hot Topic and I wake up and I'm really sad because it was just a dream. Like, I'm the stereotypical goth that goes to Hot Topic for everything because I can't sew anything. This is a Tokidoki bag. It doesn't say it on the bag itself, but I'm pretty sure this is a Loungefly product. I could be completely wrong, but I have a lot of Loungefly bags that are exactly like this, and this is a really good material, and it's lasted me a very long time. I even spilled an entire bottle of Smart Water in this bag, and it did like almost no damage. And Loungefly is one of my favorite brands. I will admit I overspent on this, like, not in the fact that I think the bag was not worth the price, but I remember when he looked it up and he told me it was like $35.99 or something, and then I went to check it out and he was like, it's like 50 bucks. The reason being is because he was looking at the American price and not the Canadian. But the thing is, when I go to Edmonton, if I can afford it at all, I buy it. And the reason for that is because in Newfoundland, sales taxes are 15%. In Edmonton, they're 5%. So you can get a whole lot more bang for your buck down there, which pisses me off indefinitely. Newfoundland is a fucking ripoff. It's too expensive to live here. If I could afford to leave, I would. Oh, by the way, happy Canada Day. This definitely won't air on Canada Day, but it's also Canada Day here. I wanted to give a special happy birthday to my little cousin Claire. She is 11? I'm terrible with numbers, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's also the day that Newfoundland Power and the Newfoundland Utilities Board or some shit like that decided that we need a price hike on our power. Yay! Newfoundland government can go fuck itself, and no, I'm not sorry for saying that. Anyway, point is, I go to Edmonton, I buy shit because the sales tax is so much cheaper. Moving on. I was never really big into Tokidoki. That's been changing slowly for me right now, but I just fucking love these colors. Like, just look at these, the purple and the cyan, and it's got, like, sea unicorns on it, which are Mermicornos, I believe. They are so freaking cute, and I love the bag's colors, so I was like, done, I'm having it. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be broke when I get back to Newfoundland. Who cares? I'm always broke in Newfoundland. Let's move on. This one right here, I actually bought from, I believe it was, what was it? I think it was Vampire Freaks I bought this one from. And I'm just noticing there's like a shitload of things that I didn't know I had. Like, there's these My Little Pony candies. And man, I thought I took everything out of my bags, but I didn't. Oh my god, there's my... I was so happy with this when I was a kid. This is another bag thing. But it's got Kankuro on it, and like, I was a huge Naruto fan. I was a huge Kankuro fan. And Kankuro was one of my favorite characters. I even got the little keychain, and it was near impossible to find Kankuro merch, especially with just Kankuro, because usually it was the Sand siblings, or it was Gaara, which I love Gaara too, but come on, Kankuro. My opinions on that series, he should have fucking stopped it at the end, but he continued it. Now we have Boruto, which I have absolutely no interest in watching. He slaughtered all the fan fiction in one fell swoop by deciding who's being paired with what and what children they have. I found out Kankuro has a son, which I'm not ashamed to say it, ruined my fan fiction completely. I've always been a huge advocate of not telling people how to create their things, but at the same time, I would have continued loving the series if they had just left it at the ending and maybe had like Boruto and then like Sasuke's kid who's named fucking Salad for some reason. But no, they had to give everybody kids and they had to pair everybody up together, and like I said, one fell swoop, every fan fiction on the internet just destroyed. But anyway, but yeah, I bought this purse from Vampire Freaks ages and ages and ages and ages ago. So this is like It's got like little studs here. This is all like faux leather vinyl. And it's got like, it's purple with this really nice black lace over it. And here it's got, I think that's, I know it's Bride of Frankenstein. And I'm not sure what movie it's from, but probably Bride of Frankenstein. I actually haven't seen that movie, but I am familiar with the iconic character and like her crazy hair with the white streak that I would absolutely love to do someday. But yeah, it's got like an old-timey picture, and it's almost like, it's got like the fancy border, almost like, you know, you see these very, very old photos of people hung up, and they have these intricate, beautiful frames and stuff like that. On the back, there's nothing really. What I loved about this is it's a huge ass bag. Like, I can fit literally anything into it. Like, for example, Nintendo Switch doesn't even take up 20% of the room. Like, I can put anything in this and I can carry it around. The only thing is, it doesn't have, like, a strap. It only has the two handles. But that was always okay with me. I just hold it like this. Now, this little guy, I actually got from a place called Aldo Accessories. It's fairly new here. I think it's been in St. John's for about 3 years, maybe? Now, the store Aldo had been there a lot longer, but then they opened up a sister store that just sold, like, bags, sunglasses, hair pieces, just accessories and stuff like that. Normally I'm not a huge fan of gold. Like, I actually don't really like gold a whole lot. But what drew me to this is because it's got like the little studs. It actually has this lock on it, and this chain, and this key. And believe it or not, the key actually does unlock the lock. The only thing is, it doesn't actually lock, it's just for decoration, which kind of made me sad, but anyway. It has magnets that also hold it shut when the strap is open. And because of it, I always find coins attached to it. So those are going up there. This is what it looks on the inside. Yes, that is a card for a person who makes fudge. So yeah, make all the fat jokes you want. I actually didn't know that was in there. Yeah, I like this thing. It's super hard, so like if somebody goes to mug you, you can just whop them right across the head with it. They won't know what's coming. And it's, the only thing is it's really small and you can't fit a lot in, but it has a strap and it also has like the little handle, and I just really liked it, so I bought it. So this is one of my more recent purses. My friend Chibi Neko, as she's known here on YouTube, she actually bought this for me for Christmas. So it is a heart with the bat wings on it. It's got this mark on the bottom, and it's got this lace around the trim. It's got like a tiny pouch here that you can put stuff in. This would go against your back, if you're wearing it as a book bag. It's got a fair amount of room, I have to say. Oh my goodness. I have lots of garbage in here, but like that's what it's got, like a huge purse. I just really love it. It's starting to fall apart a little bit, like you can see, so I'm trying not to use it too much. I also bought this I was never into keychains for my purses, but recently I've started putting keychains on my purses and I love it. I bought this little unicorn Pusheen keychain that's super fuzzy. I bought that at EB Games and put it on my purse because I figured Crystal loves Pusheen, so why not put Pusheen on the purse Crystal gave me. And I've got a little Pepperino Unicorno. Funny story about this, I bought the blind box, or the blind bag. I was really hoping for like the pretty white and pink one, but ironically enough, I got the one with the red one with devil horns and a pepper on it. I bought another one and I ended up with another one exactly like it. So it's on one of my other bags that I've been using recently. But overall, I love this bag. I've been using it for a long time and I'm quite happy with it. This was one of my first purses when I really started getting into the goth fashion. This is pretty much the exact same thing, only this one is actually Demonia brand. Demonia is one of my favorite brands, just like Loungefly. This one I absolutely loved. It's got the red and it's got the flappy wings, which actually used to flap back and forth when I walked. The purse part is actually against your back, so it was made so like somebody can't come behind you and open your bag and steal your shit. As you can see, like, it is super worn out, so I don't use it anymore. I just keep it on my wall as something to look at. Also, I got this little flask with the spider web on it at the dollar store I used to work at. On the inside, what do I have in here? Oh wow, I've got stuff in here. I didn't even realize. What's this? Oh, super liner. That's an old L'Oreal eyeliner I used to use. Oh, I was wondering where this was. So I bought the collector's version of Mortal Kombat Deception, not because I was particularly into Mortal Kombat, but I figured, you know, I wanted one of the new games. And it came with this special edition, like, collector's metal card of Sub-Zero that I used to have in my wallet and take everywhere with me for some reason. I was just super obsessed with the designs of the characters from Mortal Kombat Deception. Oh, what else is in here? Oh my god, so it's my age-old Edge card that they don't even use anymore. Oh wow, this is my library card. Old Fabricville card, I got a new one. My healthcare card for the hospital, which they don't even use anymore, and a Subway card, and my library card with my Hot Topic card that I never get to use because we don't have a fucking Hot Topic. But yeah, this was one of my favorite bags. It's always gonna have a very special place in my heart. I love Demonia as a brand. I used to buy their boots all the time, but my feet grew in a way that I couldn't wear them anymore. But yeah, I absolutely, positively love this purse. It's definitely up there with one of my faves. So hopefully I'll be able to keep this for a very, very long time if I'm very careful with it. So I'm not exactly sure what brand this other one is. Pleaser. Okay, never mind. That's a lie. This is a Pleaser brand purse, and it honestly looks like something Demonia would make, but at the same time, Demonia and Pleaser are like the same company. They're just like sub-brands. And I actually have two of this bag, and I'll explain why in a minute. So this is a spider web shaped bag. You can see it's got like the spider web design embroidered into it, as well as a spider. And it's got pardon me, it's got all these little studs along the edges, and the back is the exact same. It has both a chain and handles, so you can use it as a handbag or you can use it with the chain or whatever. The reason I have two of these is because years and years and years ago, I ordered one of these. This was back when I was in university, so this was a long ass time ago. And just last year, I think, around this time, I went to Edmonton to see my friends Amber the Bamber and Steve the Dubro. And Amber was like, I got a purse for you. We found it. We moved into this house and we found it in the attic. And I think you'd love it. And she pulls it out. It's the exact same purse. So I took it, and it's like, you know, when you just have a sign that something's just meant to be. Well, that's my sign for me and Amber and Steve the Dubro. Steve the Dude Bro. That is also gonna have a special in my heart. So I think I'm gonna do a little change from, because we've been looking like at a lot of purses from my past. I think we're gonna jump forward a little bit. So this is the purse I'm using now. I have actually had this purse for a month. I got it in St. John's, and literally I got this at Value Village for like $3-4. It was dirt cheap. You can see there's still a little bit of glue residue right on this side. We used Goo Gone and all that stuff. We didn't really have enough though. I'll probably have to reuse some. But this side didn't have any. I think what it was, there was probably like a bow or something glued on here. This is clearly a children's bag, but it's got the Monster High characters and it's got the old Monster High characters. So that made me really happy. So I just bought it and that's what I've been using lately. There's not really much else to say about it. It's super cute. It's got Abby on it, which is one of my favorite characters. Quite pleased with it. So here's another bag that I got from Hot Topic. This one was a little expensive. This one is a Loungefly product, so that's why I don't mind paying a little extra for it. So this is a Jack Skellington bag. You can see on the back here it has The Nightmare Before Christmas on it. I don't see the Loungefly logo on it, but on the tag inside the purse it has Loungefly. Right now, all the new Loungefly bags have like a metal plaque stating it was Loungefly, but I think this one was long before they started doing that. So, I just love this because, well, first of all, it's got Jack Skellington on the front, so what's not to love? Secondly, if you look really closely, you can see almost like a brocade pattern. And if you look really close, you can probably see it on the back better. It's little Jack Skellington heads. So that was pretty cool. Also, the black and white stripes on the side. Anybody who knows me knows I'm obsessed with black and white stripes. So this is when I started putting keychains on my purses. I got one over here that, this one has 2 on it. This is the first one. It's just this little bunny that has like rhinestones and diamonds and shit on it. This one actually reminded me of Vibri. I can't remember the name of the game, but it's like, it was never released in the States, but it's like made by the same people who made like Jammerlammy and Parappa the Rapper. And this one is just a teddy bear with like fur, and it's got like this almost like a mystic topaz, which is my absolute favorite gem of all time. And it's got this big tassel with the giant spikes on it. And finally, it's got like this little prism thing with like a diamond in it. So, I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use, so I bought them both and put them both on my purse, because that's what I do. So, I don't know what brand this one is, but I actually got this one in a, value store. I think it was Value Village. But yeah, it's just like a little bustier, and it's got like the corsetting on the back, and it's really cute. It's not super big, so I used to use this for like weddings and stuff. You can't fit a whole lot in it, but it does have a fairly sizable thing for like a clutch, I guess is what you'd call it. It's got like a little pocket in here. I don't even know what brand this is. Oh, never mind. Frankie and Johnny. No idea who those people are. I used to use this for like special events. It's not like solid, but it is like fairly strong and sturdy, so it does not lose its shape. And it's just a cute little corset purse, and I love it. So I don't think I paid a lot for it either. Just to give you an example of purses that aren't purses, but I used to use them as purses. This is actually Skill Animals lunch bag, is what it was advertised as. And you can see if you open it, that's the type of material it has. It's like a very smooth, almost like, I don't know, almost like, I wouldn't say vinyl, but you know what I mean? Like lunch bag lining material. It's got a little tiny pocket in the front, which, holy shit, has stuff in it. But anyway, it's a piece of paper. Oh my god.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Super old drawing of my character, Lavender Horrors.
Really, nigga?
So, yeah, interesting. And that goes away, and we will never speak of it again. This bag doesn't have anything on the back. It's just a cute Skill Animals. It's got the kitty cat on it, and it's got the heart. And I just liked it, so I bought it. I think this was, I think I got this, where was it? There was a store. I want to say Target, but I don't know if it was Target. Canada, fun fact, Canada had Target for about maybe a year-ish. They had all these different things. I actually friggin' loved Target, and I was really sad when they went under here in Canada, but what can you do? It's Canada, so in all fairness, at least we still have Toys R Us, so I guess that's a fair trade. So here's another one of my favorites. This one is also a Demonia. This is actually like, it's a coffin. It's literally a coffin. It's got this little handle here, and it's also got a chain. This was one of my favorite purses. It's extremely solid. I've had this for years. The only signs of wear and tear that I see on it is this used to be all flocked, and as you can see if you look closely, except for the edges, all the flocking has been rubbed off over time. But I mean, it's still like, unless somebody points it out, you would never know. It has this little latch thing, and the only other sign of aging that it has is this mirror is scratched up, and I think there's like a crack somewhere that I see and then I don't see. It's really weird. But anyway, yeah, and it's lined with velvet, and there's tissues and other stuff in there. This is another purse that you could easily punch somebody over the head with if they were trying to, like, mug you or something. And here's the other Pepperino Unicorno. I just put it on this one. I had it and I was like, I'm not sure where to put it. And then I started using this bag again, because every now and then I'll rotate bags that I haven't used in a while. I was like, he's going on there. And he matches. It's all a red color scheme. But yeah, like I said, the only signs of aging it has is the mirror and the velvet on the very front that has like all the flocking rubbed out. This again is one of my favorites, and it's a Demonia. So I have to say I've been really disappointed with Demonia. Like, maybe it's because I haven't been looking like constantly, but it's like they're running out of ideas for bags. Like, are they even still making purses anymore? Like, the last one I saw by them, there was like the nurse Halloween costume one, the body bag one. There was like 5 or 6 variations of the body bag. But anyway, I'll have to take a look out sometime just to see. So this purse I actually got as a present when I was working in the dollar store. I used to work at this dollar store, and we had a Secret Santa. We had the Secret Santa, and this was my present. It's just like a really cute bunny. It's like black faux leather. It has this clasp on the top that it opens. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Why am I finding stuff in all these bags? I was sure that I, like, took everything out of them when I started putting them on display. But anyways, clearly I didn't. Oh, look. Product of his time, Angry Birds pen. This is actually not the strap that came with it. The strap that came with it actually broke off. But, my mom replaced it with this one, which is really cute. It's got, like, the leather going through the links. And yeah, it's got like this super cute pink and white polka dot bow tie, which looks very faded right now, but like it's super cute. And then it's just got the white polka dot, or the white with the black polka dots, and the embroidered nose whiskers, and eyes. This one I used to use a lot, and I actually took this with me when I went to Vancouver to visit my brother and see Emily Autumn, and I'll never forget, we were landing in the plane, and the straps were already, like, coming off every now and then, and we had, like, a really rough landing. Like, even with my seatbelt on, I still slammed into the seat in front of me. And my purse just went flying down the aisle, and I was so embarrassed. Yeah, so that happened. Fun story with that bag. Alright, so this is the last bag I'm going to show you today. It's also one of my most expensive bags. It's a bag that it's a fancy bag that came in a fancy bag. So that alone tells you how fancy this is. Now, this bag is actually from a collection made by another YouTuber under the name of Black Friday. She teamed up with this group, or this artist called Evelina Demore, and she makes, like, custom purses for different YouTubers, and they're so pretty. I wish she'd make one for me one day, but I'm not quite that famous. So this is the bag it came in, which is fancy enough as it is, but let me just show you the majesty that is this clutch. So, this clutch has spikes all over the top. It's got this sigil embroidered onto it. Oh wait, no, it's printed onto it. Same difference. It's got this beautiful bat wing, which I love. On the back, it's got this almost like a crucifix dagger zipper pull, and it's got a zipper, and it's really, really... The only thing with this bag is you cannot fit a lot into it, so this would be used for, like, a wedding. Like, I'm going to my friend Jason's wedding in a month, and I'll be using this purse. You open it up, and it's got, what's this? Menu for Tyson in Grand Falls. So, yeah, more fat jokes, please. I beg of you. So, this purse, on the inside, it actually came with a strap, which has, like, these rhinestones on its very gothic-looking, buckle. The inside is entirely filled with, velvet. It's got another crucifix zipper pull in here. And it's got, like, a little pouch here. And this zipper sometimes gets stuck. It's got this little, mirror, and it's got the plaque, that says Black Friday by Evelina Demore. Yeah, I absolutely love this bag, and I will be using it for my friend's wedding, and other weddings, and other fancy events. So, I keep it in its protective case, though. I should probably put the buckle back in first. But I like to keep it in its protective bag because this bag was so fancy. My mom actually bought it for me for my birthday, and it was really expensive, like super expensive, especially by the time you get, like, customs, because for some reason the Canadian government likes to pick and choose when it charges you customs for some reason. Like, half the time you'll get stuff and it'll be no customs, and then all of a sudden it's customs. Fork over $80. So, and this came all the way from Australia. It's the only reason why I haven't ordered the wallet and the actual bag that come in this collection. But yeah, I like to keep it in its protective bag because I don't want any damage on it because it was so expensive. And, like, this bag, like I said, you can use the bag as a bag. It's almost like I got, like, a free cheap bag with my super expensive bag, but it's still fancy and it's got her brand name on it and everything, and it's beautiful. So anyway, that was my video talking about all the different purses I have. Well, not all of them. I still got, like, a ton more downstairs. I also want to go over my book bags and my other purses and my wallets and all the other like bag class things that I have. But because I have so many, it's gonna have to be like a few separate videos. But yeah, it's nice to talk about something that really makes me happy, and it's nice to get more stuff out on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. I'm hoping to have some more interesting videos in the future. And that's it. What am I talking? I don't know what I'm doing. Outros are hard. Outros are really hard. So anyways, guys, this is GameFreak92928 of Total Ponage Incorporated, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!